Hey guys, so welcome back to my corner of the internet. As you guys can see, today I am doing my mid-year empties. Everything that I have used up so far, I am not including the month of June. I am still working on products, so I do not want to spoil them, or I don't want to pre-plan or predict before it actually happens. So I'm not going to show you the ones that I'm working on or almost done, but I do have quite a few that are coming up that are juicy for the month of June. So I am going to share with you guys what I finished off from January 1st all the way to at least May 31st. And then obviously I do a whole wrap up at the end of the year. So we're going to go ahead and share with you guys. I have quite a bit of products. I'm very excited. So how I'm going to do this is I am going to go ahead and show you guys according to how I personally do my face. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing that I do is start out with my brows. So far I've used up 2 brow gels. One is a full size. This is the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel in the clear. I purchased this one myself. I used it up, and yes, I would repurchase this, but I am enjoying just playing around, seeing what I have. But this one is rather good if you want something that's going to super hold your brows. This is great, especially if you have full head of hair. This is an awesome one. The other one is this Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This one is in the clear. This was a gift with purchase, so I did not buy this myself, but I did genuinely like this, and I'm currently using an even bigger deluxe size as we speak. So I would purchase this one if I was looking for a higher end one. Let's continue with the brows. I have finished off 4 brow pencils, and only one did I purchase myself. So let's start out with that one. This is the Anastasia brow pencil in dark brown. This is one that I purchased, and I have been using. This was 2.5 years of usage because I don't need a lot for my brows. This was a repurchase. I got the first one and then I repurchased this one. So now I'm just working through my collection before I even consider what I'm going to buy next. But this one I really did enjoy, and it lasted a long time, which is what I like because I don't like to purchase anything for brows, honestly. I just like to use whatever I get. These 2 were sent to me in free gift with purchase. So these are the number 3 in the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. These were really nice and I really enjoy them. I'm currently using number 4, I believe. I thought that these would be a little bit too light, but I actually enjoyed the lighter brow. I'm not somebody who likes a very dark brow or a very warm brow. So I like a very neutral, lighter brow than my hair. So these were actually pretty good. I really like these. So I enjoyed those. And then last but not least was this Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. This is another one that I really did like. It came with a spoolie, which I think is awesome. I just recently got the same one in a free gift with purchase. So I really like this one too. So yeah, these are the 4 products. So I ended up finishing up 4 brow pencils so far. And out of all of them, this was the full size and the only one that I purchased. All right, let's move on to complexion. I've only finished off 1 primer. This is my Hard Candy Glow Serum Primer. I actually noticed that they may have repackaged this one and called it something else. It's in like a pink packaging, I think. But I've gone through 2 tubes. This was sent to me in PR, and I really did enjoy every bit of it. So I would have purchased this again if I had the opportunity, but I ended up finishing 1 primer. I am done 2 foundations. It's interesting how I, about 2 years ago, decided that I wanted, I shouldn't have said decided. I used up all of my foundation. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of new ones that I wanted to try that I've never tried before. And as soon as I purchased all these foundations, they all got reformulated. These 2, this one's been reformulated about 2 to 3 times. This one's once. And I did enjoy them while I had them. Will I purchase these 2? I don't know. This one I definitely would consider, but I don't know which one to buy because it's been reformulated too many times. And this one I would not. It's gotten glowier and I don't need more glow. This was enough glow for me with my oily skin, and I feel like this would be just too much right now. So I'm not going to buy that one. But I did end up finishing 2 bougie foundations, so this should be a good money for the end of the year, however, my tally of total. For powders, I ended up finishing 2 deluxe sample size. Both of these were sent in a free gift with purchase. This was actually a birthday gift, and then this was free gift with purchase. I didn't buy either one of these. This one was nice. I wouldn't buy this one, honestly. I wouldn't unless I'm in a pinch. This is something that I would use or it was given to me as a gift. But personally, I wouldn't buy this one. I feel like there's better ones out there. And then the Morphe one in the translucent, I would buy this one. I believe this one still has talc, which I appreciate because I have very oily skin, and I would repurchase this one. So these are the two powders that I am done so far because it's only halfway. We're about to hit the dead of summer and I'm gonna get really oily. All right, this was an accomplishment. I finished one cream bronzer. So at this point, I've only had this cream bronzer and one other stick bronzer. Since then, I have purchased quite a few because I wanna play around finally. Now that I'm done this Mumbo Jumbo Anastasia Amber one, I can officially now play around with them. I go through these rather quickly. A stick bronzer will last me about 3 months. This one lasted me about almost 3 years. And it was more so of the tone because normally if the tone was perfect, I would go through these like quick. Because of the NARS one, I went through one completely and then I repurchased it even before finishing this one. So I wouldn't purchase this one solely because of the color. If the tones wouldn't be so golden and so warm, I would, but I'm not. So I've moved on, but I'm glad I finished this one off. I stuck with it and I didn't declutter it. So I'm very happy to say that I finished it. And it didn't go bad, guys. It didn't go bad. Believe it or not, I finished one highlighter. This highlighter is, I think it's called Strobe. It is out of my Tarte Pro Glow palette that I have been trying to use up. Currently, I'm using Fire along with a highlighter that I'm trying to pan. This one was Strobe. This one was the lightest shade, but it had glitter in it, and I couldn't stand it. And I remember when I was panning that whole entire palette, somebody had mentioned to put it in lotion. At the time, I was just not interested in it. I didn't care. So I didn't bother. Now I did. I put it in a bottle of lotion and I used it completely up. So I finished up a whole entire highlighter and a whole entire bottle of lotion. So it worked out. So I'm happy to say at least I have one powder highlighter done for the year. Setting sprays, this is what I've gotten so far. So all of them are the MAC Fix Plus ones. These are all gift with purchases. None of these did I buy myself. And these little ones give you enough for like about, depending on how much you spray, it could give you up to a week, less, a minimum of like 2 to 3 days. And I think that's enough to figure out if you like these. I enjoy Max Fix Plus. It's funny, I just recently got sent in PR a affordable alternative at the drugstore that I hopefully will be showing you guys soon if I haven't already. So I'm excited for that because I use this one quite often and I have quite a bit more deluxe sample sizes to go through and 2 full bottles. I use this all the time, especially if I want to refresh my makeup or I'm working in between creams and powders and I go back and forth because you guys know I like to layer. So this is perfect for me. So I finished off 4. So technically these little 3 bottles would have been like one of these per se. All right, mascaras. So I have finished off 3 so far. This is the Too Faced Better Than You Know What mascara. I really enjoy this one. I just get this in deluxe sample sizes or free gifts. I have actually never purchased this myself. The e.l.f. one, this is something that I will always repurchase and I will always have in my collection for my lower lash line. I don't like it for my upper lash line, but I do like it for my lower lash line. And this is probably like my 3rd tube. But this is the one I finished off this year. And then the Too Faced Better Than You Know What Foreplay, which is a primer. It is a black primer. I can't even open it up. Most primers for your lashes are white. This one was black and I really did like it. It really did va-va-voom my lashes. So if I wanted to pair these two together on my upper lash, it would have worked. So these are the 3 so far. And don't get it wrong, I'm about to have 2 more. So this is something that's ongoing. And the only one that I purchased was this one. I forgot that I finished an eyeliner, you guys. This is the NARS Via Veneto. This is the only one that I have purchased or that I have used up this year. You guys know that I've worked on this since last year. It was a deluxe sample size. I did not buy it, but I would repurchase this one. I would, but I have plenty of eyeliners that I don't need to. I don't really buy black eyeliners. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I bought one, and every one that I've panned has been one that has been gifted to me. This one was a gift with purchase, and the one I'm currently using is a gift with purchase. So I really haven't used or bought any black ones, and they're all great for me. I don't mind them. So I finished off 1, and that makes me happy. Lip liners, I finished off 3 so far this year. So this is the NYX Nude Beige. I can't get this one out. It's just hard. I need tweezers and I don't. But you guys know that I finished this one completely off. This was already a repurchase, but I won't repurchase it again. I just found better at the drugstore. I like the Morphe lip liners a lot better. I like the L'Oreal blurred ones. I actually surprisingly like those a lot at the drugstore. The hard candy ones are a lot better at the drugstore for me. And there's another brand, I can't remember. And there's another one that I really do enjoy at the drugstore more than these. They're just too drying for me, and they just tug too much. So I wouldn't repurchase this one. This one was sent to me in PR. This is the Merit Bespoke. This was before they actually came out with this whole entire line. This was a beautiful color. It was a cooler tone, kind of purpley color, and it went well with the tones that I like to wear. MAC has since come out with this kind of formula, and I do own quite a few. So I also have the archival color in the Merit. So I'm very excited to try that one out. But I did use that up and I did enjoy it. And then the last one was this hard candy in First to Move. You guys know I love these. These were sent to me in PR. I enjoy this very, very much. It's one of my favorite kind of formulas at the drugstore, so I don't mind it. And I have like maybe 3 or 4 left in my collection that I can go through. But they're pretty good for the drugstore. So these 3, I purchased 1. These 2 were sent in PR, and this is the only one that I did buy again. Lipsticks, the only one I finished so far this year is this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This was a deluxe sample size, and oh my goodness gracious, this took me about 2 years to pan, and it was so tiny. So tiny, you guys, but I did finish this one off. That to me is an accomplishment because I rarely have lipsticks in my empties ever, but I'm hoping to get at least 1 more. I'm getting my momentum when it comes to lip products, so I'm hoping that I can. So this was gifted, gift with purchase, and I used it up. Last but not least were lip glosses, lip products, these lippy glossy things. This Rare Beauty in Delight, this was a lip oil. I like the color, did not like the formula, would not buy that. This is the NYX That's Chic. Yes, I love these. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 more left in my collection. I think I just got one in the gift with purchase, and then I had one on my own. This is the first time this has happened to me where it separates like this and I can't finish it. But this one's completely done. As you guys can see, like it's been sitting on its side for months and it's still not. So that's that. And then this Tarte Melt Mask, Maracuja Juicy Melt Mask. I really like this. This was a really good one. I enjoyed it. And if I were to get this in a full size, I wouldn't mind it at all. The only one I purchased was this one. All right, you guys, so these are all of my empties. I keep them in this box, and I just keep on adding things in here. As you may have noticed or not noticed, I do have an Instagram page solely for my project pans and empties and that kind of stuff, and that's where I post my monthly empties. So you will have seen all of these in a monthly empty. I always try to show you guys each month what it is that I use up, so that way you guys can kind of keep track yourselves too to see how much I'm using up. I'm very excited. I am anticipating adding more powder. I believe I might add another foundation, which is a shocker to me because normally I only finish 2 a year. So that there might be another foundation, possibly another lip liner, maybe, I don't know, something else. I'm hoping more things, maybe another primer, another brow product, definitely more mascaras and lip glosses. And I'm hoping to at least get 1 more lipstick in here. That's my goal. I have 6 months to do this. So this is just halfway through how much I've used up. And these foundations alone are already giving me $100 worth. So I'm excited for that. All right, guys. So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me down in the comment sections. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm doing good? Do you think I'm not doing so good? I'm actually very excited to see how much more I can finish. Maybe I'll get another powder highlighter. Oh, a powder bronzer. That's right. Or cream. Maybe even some eyeshadows, you guys. I don't know. We'll see what this year brings us. All right, guys. That's all that I have. Thank you guys always for clicking on my videos, for supporting me. May God bless you always. I will catch you guys in the next video.